Hello, everybody, and welcome to another semester at Kingsborough. My name is Joao da Silva, and I am going to be your instructor for this class. And the reason why I recorded this video is to introduce myself, to give an idea of who I am, and to put you a little bit at ease in terms of knowing that there is an actual individual behind all of this. I'm going to give you a little bit of background on myself and just a little bit of information about how the class will run. And basically, that's all that I want to accomplish with this. And to open up the lines of communication, right? You can email me, you can ask me questions. There are office hours that I indicated in the syllabus. So let's start. My name is Joao da Silva. I respond to Joao, Professor da Silva, Yo. As long as you call me, I'll be happy to try to answer your questions. I have a background in psychology. I studied learning, reasoning, learning disabilities, and that's a major area of my interest. But I started with linguistics, right? So there is my connection to the English department. The way that I like to run my classes always involves a lot of participation, right? It does not matter what the mode of the class is, whether it's asynchronous or if it is synchronous or hybrid. I do expect a lot of participation. It makes it easier for me to deliver the content when I know that I am reaching the targets of getting to you, of answering your questions, and so on. The tiny bit that I'll tell you about the class is that the class, obviously, freshman composition aims at developing your writing skills and reading skills, as well as your critical reasoning skills, right? This is a major goal in these classes. It's to enable you to express an opinion, a reaction to whatever you're exposed to, whether it's a reading, a video recording, a discussion. You need to be able to position yourself in a coherent way. And then we get into like the nitty-gritty of it, which is being able to do it according to the college essay format, right? And we're going to learn about those conventions. I believe strongly, as does this English department here at Kingsborough, in process writing, meaning you start with something that is not so good, that is a rough draft, right? You try to answer the question. You try to do what you were supposed to do the best that you can. And then you get some feedback, whether it is from anyone in the community, whether it is from me or from one of your peers, and then you improve on it. Then you get more feedback, which opens the door to like communication, especially when I'm giving you feedback and you don't understand something. This is your chance to come up to me and say, what do you mean by that? I don't know what a run-on is. Do you mean my thesis statement does not clearly present whatever your question is, right? So I think this process, the college believes, I do too, that this process actually enables you to think about your own progress. And then the product that comes out is a lot more focused on the receiver. So it's clear, it is logical, it's easy to be perceived by the person who's going to receive it. So this is pretty much the way that I like to teach, right? There is obviously a lot of critical thinking involved. There is a lot of language development, and there's a lot of your participation, whether it is in discussions, whether it is in presentations, or if you're interacting with me at a more like individual basis by asking questions, emailing me, or raising your hand and letting me know that there is a question or some clarification, or just if you want to add to the discussion, right? How about if you want to see more of yourself in the class if you don't feel represented, right? If the class is not speaking to what your expectations were, right? At some point, I do have to meet those too, right? I have those coming from the English department and then also yours, right? So that's it. My lines of communication are open. I want to end by welcoming you, assuring you that this is a safe space for you to develop and for you to grow with your classmates, with me being included, but supporting each other. And trust me, I know it might sound like, like lip service, but the truth is I do grow from the process every time, right? I appreciate you taking your time watching this, and I look forward to interacting with you soon. Thank you.